Hello, hello. It's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. Welcome to my channel. Oh, I gotta turn off Carol. Hang on a second. Sorry, Carol, I had to turn you off for a little bit. I forgot I was watching your video. I got so excited to see what I was working on here. So yesterday I tried out my cinch. And I have a little crookedy part here that I cannot seem to straighten out. I need a ring mandrel to stick in there. And I don't have one. I have a bracelet mandrel, but I can't think of anything nice and round that I have that I could stick in there to fix that. So this is the paper that I used in the gentleman's journal, the men's journal. And it was glossy. It has a glossy surface on it. And so I was trying to figure out what I could do with it, since it's difficult to get the gloss. You can't stick glossy to glossy page. So anyway, I came up with this idea. It's an idea. I came up with this idea to make a recipe journal out of it. So I'm just going to quickly show you parts of it. At the beginning of each section, I've put in 2 recipe cards and then 7 sheets of paper. So I end up with something like that for each signature area. So that's where I've gotten so far. Now, mistake number 1 was this, not getting that in the correct place when I cinched it up. And my next mistake was, and I should not have crafted yesterday. I was not feeling good. It was just all over, wrong way sort of day. So anyway, I didn't mind putting this on here. That's okay. Luigi, get out of there. That's my kitty. And what I did was I started applying these to all of the pages. Just a minute, my cat's getting into stuff. Get out of there. Come on. There you go. Good boy. Sorry about that. So I started putting items on each page because I thought, well, they're little. They won't bother much. And I put a big pocket on this one. And then a little pocket here. And a little tuck. And then I stopped because I pulled my journal up and I noticed that it's going to start bulking too fast. So I think what I need to do, I should just pull these pages out. I'm thinking about removing these and starting here. Because the other thing is I think the journal has too many signatures in it. So that would solve my problem that I started over here. So what I would like to do is, of course, then I'd have to put a cover on. Oh darn! I'd have to do some more embellishing. So what I would like to do is start here with a little piece like that. So I'm just going to apply that one. I am not inking. What do you do when you don't ink? Work twice as fast, maybe. So what I'm going to do is get this one on, then I'll go to the next page and show you what I want to do. Now this paper sticks fine to other non-glossy surfaces, And it actually, I've been pulling on it this morning to see if it'll stick, and it sticks just fine. So we have that. Okay, so there's that. Then I thought perhaps I would go to the middle page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 here. We go to this page, and this is the front cover of that. So I think I will put this in here as a pocket, a big pocket for more recipe cards. Okay, now the one thing I did start doing was, oh, I probably cut that crooked. Yeah, I did. Look at that. One thing about the trimmer is you can't trim it when it's at a weird maybe it's off down here. Oh, it is. Let's try this. That looks better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I want to make it so you can put things in it. So I need to fluff up this pocket with a gusset. And I need something that I can make gussets out of. And I know I have some of this. So I'm just going to slice and dice this. And fold it over and make a makeshift gusset here. So the cinch machine is what I bought myself for my birthday. And when it got here, then I told my husband, this is the present you bought me for my birthday. Because I'd been wanting one. And I had this paper. And I needed to figure out what to do with it, since I can't, you know, it's a little harder to use for journaling. Because it's glossy, you can't really write on it too well. And, well, that's okay. I love the paper. So let's apply this right here. I'm not going to put one on the bottom. So if you cut it short like I did, put it up towards the top so that things don't catch up on it when we slide them in, so they don't get caught on the top of this. And then I remembered that I also have some really neat things from when I made my recipe journal before that are printable digis. So that would be good to use in this. Okay. Today we take Liberty back for her x-rays to see how her leg is healed. Hopefully she'll get to stop being a conehead at bedtime. She'd be very happy about that. And she'd be very happy to be able to get up in a chair in the living room. She's not allowed to do that right now because it's too risky with jumping down and stuff like that. So, and hopefully the stitches will come out and she'll get an okay to run because the leg's healing so well. I hope. Okay, so now we have this one and this one. And so on this page, I thought maybe a little tuck spot would be nice. Now I did back these because I wanted them to stick really well. So I need a pocket back here. Yep. There. Now. Okay. So, now what I need to do is come back in here, and I have some let's see. I have some of these, and as you can see, well, I can cut them off, but I was thinking I could put some recipe cards in. Or I could put in one and put in some little corner things to hold the recipe card, and then you can take it out. So let me see here. What do I have? So what I need is my square punch. There we go. One square punch. I'm going to try this size, which is a 1 inch. Let's use this, since we're in that color mode right this second. Oh boy, that paper is very hard to punch through, guys. Oh my goodness. There's one. I'm going to gain some muscle in my arms today. Eek! Eek, eek! All right. So what I need to do here, can I do this? I don't know if I can. Don't know. Yeah, there we go. That's how it works. So then you take this piece and slip it on there and decide where you want it. And then you press it down good and get that out of there before it gets glued down. Okay, let's try that again. So I'm folding this over just a teeny tiny, just like that. And then open that, and then fold this side over a teeny tiny. Just like that. And then I snipped off that little piece. I didn't snip it off enough. It's because it's very hard to see right there. So there's that one, and then there is this one. Yeah, I'm still missing the trick to it. Looks like it could be a little different size than the other one. They're not very good. Whoops. That seems like a lot of work. Okay, I'm just going to leave that in there for a second so that I can, whoops, get these on there. What I just need is some little photo things, don't I? The other thing that might help is if I scored that instead of just folding it. Then I could score them each at the same place. That might help. Because that is a tiny piece that I'm folding over there. Okay. That would be a lot of work, filling in all the pages like that. Wouldn't it? It would be much easier just to have the regular things and put them in that way. Okay, so there's that one. seems like I have a punch that will do something similar to that. Okay, open this back up. There we go. And by the time I get done, the card will be glued in, is what will happen. Gotta have the patience of a saint here. No, we're not glued down yet. Well, that was a lot of work. And very gluey, too. Get rid of some of this garbage here. So this one I definitely got on crooked, but here's the idea anyway, is that you can pull this out and then you can put it back in. There. Well, that works to some degree. I think a pocket would be better, don't you? I mean, that one's crooked. I don't know if I can stand that. It's because this is crooked right here. I made it crooked. And then right there, it's got to go over a little bit. Now let's open that up. Put it across there. Okay. So anyway, this is definitely a practice cinch journal, a cinch recipe book. But maybe the idea should be to have a journal that you put your favorite recipes or new recipes you want to try or family recipes. Now, that looks better, but what does it look like underneath? Let's find out. Oh, looks fine. Excellent. Except for they're coming back up. Now, don't start. Don't be naughty. Okay, I'll bet that one got some glue in it. Yeah, I think it'll work okay. And that one's a little crooked too. So anyway, you get the idea of what I'm thinking. So there is that. That could work. The other thing that could work, to put a recipe card in, would be to let's see. I also have these. Oh, I hole punched that one. Oh, that's kind of cool. You know what? Maybe it could be a flip up, and then you finish writing the recipe there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I like that idea. Let's see. I had extras punched because I had actually had an extra signature in here. Okay, so let's say we want to, I'm just trying ideas out on you. I hope that's okay. That's that one. Oh, here it is. Now, would we put it all the way across? Would we use something like this and score it? Shall we try that? Let's try it. What if we scored it right through there? Like this. And then fold it over and put glue on this side. Yeah, glue on this side. So this is just plain today. You're in the inner workings of my brain right now. You're helping me figure this out. Oh, no, Angela, I'm not there. I better put glue on that again. Gluing doesn't help if you take all your glue off. Okay. Put that right on there. I think it helped to lift it up and get that little bump over, just over the edge, so that it folds properly and lays down properly. It's messing my fingers up. There's a huge estate sale here today, and I really want to go to it, but I don't know. Don't know. So the other thing I should be thinking about is maybe the recipe card should be on this side and a picture of the item over here, something like that. But you could put the picture here. Or you could write about it here, the recipe. I don't think it matters. Well, it probably does. But right now, I don't know, what would be best. Normally, I don't bring all these problems to you guys. Normally, I keep them to myself and work them out. But I'm going to go ahead and, now this could go clear up. This might mean this will need a writing board, because when you flip this up, you can't there's no place to write. But there it is. And I think that is much better than that. This looks neat and clean. Very it's not complicated, but it's a lot more time and energy going into that page. And this, just quick and easy. Yeah. And we have our pocket. And then we have this page. And this page for recipes. So, go opposite. Now this one, I think I'll try putting maybe just a different kind of flip up there so you can't see it. And I gotta find my paper. That works. These are all the holes I made playing with the cinch machine till I finally figured it out. And then I finally had to bring my husband in because in one of his military jobs, they often had to put together books using a binder machine. Not like a cinch machine, but similar, you know. And then I thought, well, now, why didn't I just buy one of those heavy-duty ones? It would have cost cheaper. You know. So it's like my Cricut. I bought the one you have to have a subscription to. Well, you know, that's kind of a ripoff. You know, I mean, yeah, I understand that, but I understand subscriptions. Don't get me wrong. It's just that I don't know. Some people say it doesn't work with. Anyway, I dropped the subscription on it. And I just haven't learned to use it. And I wish I would have got a Brother Scan and Cut instead. Because I think it would do a lot more. So, there's that. So anyway, my husband came in and helped me. And said, yes, you got to have that page there because that's your back page and you need to hide the end pieces so that it doesn't come undone. I'm like, oh, well, that's where I keep messing up. But the other thing that really messed me up on the cinch was trying to put the papers in the correct way. First I didn't even think about it. Some were right side up and some were upside down. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to fix that. So I fixed that. And then I realized my recipe cards were also upside down. So I had to take everything back off and go through and refigure everything to get these recipe cards to fit properly. Anyway, it was quite I told my husband, I'll be about a half an hour. I'm going to put together a book in the cinch. It was hours later. because I had to figure it all out. Oh, I couldn't believe it. I thought, you know, I was going by the name, Cinch. Now it's easy, now that I understand it. So the next one will probably go a lot better. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we have 2 here. We have gather. We have recipe. We have a recipe. We have a pocket. And you could put a recipe card in there. Oh, not that one. That's the gluey one. But you could. You could put a couple of recipes in there. Like that. And then we have this one. Another foldy-uppy one. And now we need another one right here. Made with this color. And this. Let's see, now it's a hidden. That's one of those. But I'm still putting like all these things in there. And is it going to get too big? I think I will have to take this first signature out. Yeah. So, this one, I think I'll do this way. I think I might do. I was thinking I would just fold that piece over. Get a little shorter. Anyway, this estate sale today is over 100 years worth of collectibles and collections, I should say. They were some of the first people here in the Sweet Home area, or they'd been here a long time. I don't really know now that I'm not at the genealogy. I'm not checking on those things, but yeah. It was fun to work on my own genealogy last night. I liked that. I had a nice time with that. Okay. Okay, and this one will go right about there. The other thing to do would be just make these as just blanks, and then people can figure out their own way. You could include the properties to finish the journal, and maybe people would kind of get their own ideas of what they wanted to do to it. And there we go. That would be the first signature if I take out the others. But what's the difference? You know, this one is just as decorated as the next, just without the recipe cards. So, but you can see it starts getting bulky when you start folding things over. So anyway, that is something that I am working on. If you have any suggestions, please put them down below in the comments section, and I'd sure appreciate any input, especially on if you know more about the cinch machine than I obviously do. How to make sure you cinch these and they all stay roundy. So, okay, that's all I have today. Thanks for joining me, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.